Yo guys, welcome to a live watch along of Torino versus Inter. Never done a watch along before, so just testing out new things and see how it goes. So the match is literally just about to kick off. Maresca, the referee, is about to blow the whistle to start. Inter lining up with their usual formation, you know how it is. 3-5-2. Godin, Skriniar, De Vrij at the back with Handanovic and Ambrosio returning to the lineup. Midfield we've got Vecino, Brozovic, Barella and Biragi out on the left, and of course up front we've got Lautaro and Lukaku, as many people like to call them. Yeah, so we're just about to get started. The pitch is like super wet. The rain is just continuously falling. It almost looked like it might have been called off. Oh my god, the ball is literally just hardly even bouncing. This is going to be an awful match. I mean, it was already going to be a crappy match because it's Mazzari versus Conte, 352 Merchants. Oh my god, this is going to be some peak banter moments today. A lot of memes are going to come out of this match because it's going to be such an ugly match. You see when the players are running, the water's like splashing off them. Oh my god, this is going to be an awful match. There's this is peak Mazzari type weather, you know. He's going to complain about the weather after the match because, you know, he always likes to blame anything apart from himself and the players when things go wrong. Good tackle by D'Ambrosio, foul according to the referee on Ansaldi. Ansaldi, of course, old Inter player, played for us in the 2016-17 season. Didn't really work out for him at Inter, but a very key player for Torino. Plays all over the place for them, even centre mid sometimes. I'm sure he's gonna do one of the best performances of his life today, because that's what happens against Inter. Ex-players always love to play against Inter. Mazzari, of course, ex-Inter coach, he loves playing against Inter. He's gonna make this match ugly, as I said in my match preview. Corner to Torino. They've started off with a bit more energy compared to Inter. All the players have a little red smear on their face. I think it's to signify their stand against abuse against women in their homes. So, worthy cause. Lautaro looks really good with that. It looks like he's, you know, commando in the army or something. Bazelli with the ball in from the corner. D'Ambrosio, solid header away. Good to have D'Ambrosio back, man. We've missed D'Ambrosio. Such a key player for this team because he's so versatile, so useful. He's playing in the wing-back position today, which is not my ideal position for D'Ambrosio because going forward with the ball at his feet is not great. And I think he's better suited to playing as that third centre-back. But yeah, great to have him back. Surprised that Kandreva's not started. Or Lazzaro, both of them have been in good form. And surprised to see none of those two start, and Biragi starting, who has been kind of struggling for Inter. But, you know, we have faith in Conte. Another corner to Torino, by the way. Bazelli looking to whip the ball in again. Pretty awful corner. There was more water spinning from the ball. Oh my god, this is going to be such a crap match. That's a foul? No? Okay. Referee playing on. Good tackle by D'Ambrosio there on the left. Oh, counter attack. Great ball by Brozovic for Lukaku. Lukaku 1v1 against Nkulu. Oh, great defending there. Oh, could have done more there, Lukaku. The defender did defend quite well. He's looking for a foul, but referee gave nothing. Whoa. Belotti jumping all over Skriniar there, hurting himself and Skriniar. That's what Belotti does. He's a physical player. He's going to do that the whole match. He's going to be niggling away at all the defenders' feet and trying to win dirty fouls. Belotti's still on the ground. They're going to show the replay of the Lukaku chance. Great ball by Brozovic on that counter. Oof, that defender literally held on to Lukaku for dear life. Could have been a foul, to be honest. Belotti's still getting treatment for his troubles with Skriniar. I think he landed awkwardly on his hip. He's looking a bit serious, looking a bit winded. Still 0-0. That red smear with the water now pouring on the players, it looks like they have blood on their face because it's coming off. Aina pictured in the Torino bench. He was like one of the standout players last year in Serie A, but he's not been as good this season. Yeah, he's not even a given starter anymore now. So I remember doing a video with Cami for Sempre Inter a while back when we were picking the 5 players that Inter should look at to sign as left wing back, and he was one of them. Belotti got up now. Looks like he might be able to continue, but hopefully not. I mean, I don't want to wish him an injury, but Belotti less Torino is a much less potent opposition. Okay, Inter now playing on long ball by Brozovic, defended well. Verdi trying to counter, but Inter stopping it quite well. 5 minutes gone, still 0-0. Oh man, this game is like so bad. There's not 2 passes put together. It's not going to be a very technical match. It's going to be some dirty goals, I think, scored, like, you know, scuffy set piece goals or something, you know, off a cross or a defender mistake or a keeper mistake because the ball bounces. It's not ideal. The rain continues pouring. Godin switching play to the left hand side to Biraghi, up against De Silvestri, cuts into his right foot. Lukaku, Lautaro with his back to goal, looked like he was fouled, but okay, referee continuing play. Verdi again on the counter, leaves it to Ansaldi on the left. Ansaldi versus D'Ambrosio, and D'Ambrosio, great tackle. Lord D'Ambrosio Danilo. Yeah, this pretty slow pace. You know, none of the teams really going all out at the moment. Understandably so, the weather's just not ideal. All the passes are just going nowhere near the players. Very scrappy match. It's like a League 2 Championship English match. Verdi crosses it in, cleared by Skriniar. On to the left to Ansaldi, 1v1 against Ambrosio again. Oh, he manages to get the ball in this time. Handanovic has to parry away, not in a convincing fashion. Brozovic clears a cross in. Oof, Lautaro versus Lukic. Oh, sorry, Barella versus Lukic, and the referee gives a foul to Barella. So yeah, in to defend well, and now back on the attack. Shoulder to shoulder with Lukic and Barella there. That was a decent ball in by Ansaldi earlier. Had to be dealt with by Handanovic, but probably could have been dealt by Skriniar. Brozovic on the ball. Skriniar. Very slow pace of the game, as I said. Not much going on. Godin tries a long ball towards Lukaku. Looks like he's going to get there. Oh, defender just about gets there. There's a corner to Inter. Izzo, he's claiming a foul. Looks like it might have been a foul from Lukaku, but we'll take that corner. It's a slight nudge from the back. Corner to Inter. Good ball by Godin, by the way. The rain is continuing to fall. Ito still complaining to the referee. Brozovic lining up the corner. Everyone's taking their time today. No one's in a urgency or showing, you know, that they really want to do this quickly. Everyone's taking their time. Brozovic whips it in, out swinging ball. De Vrij heads it, or rebounded. Oh, Lautaro shoots and deflected for another corner. I think, yeah, this is going to be the type of goal that this match is going to see. Just those crappy goals off a corner where it might get a deflection, a bit of luck involved. It's not going to be a pretty watch. Corner from the other side now, Biragi with the outswinging ball. Let's see how he performs. Decent ball in. Oh, Lautaro tried the first time shot. Brozovic tries the first time shot outside the box, scoffs it. This is such a technically poor match at the moment. Play stopped again. I think Belotti is still struggling from that injury. He might have to be brought off. Looks like still on the floor. Nima's here. What's up, Nima? I don't know, I'm just trying something new, you know. Trying to see. Had some free time, I thought I'd try to test out with this live streaming business. What is this behavior? Belotti's been brought off. Obviously sad for him to get injury, but he's their best player, and him coming off is a great sign for Inter. But Simone Zaza is just as much of a handful. You need to shave. I think my beard's alright. It's not too bad. It's only like a few days stubble. I need to trim it from the sides, but looks alright to me. Man, Belotti looks like he's bleeding from his face because of that red smear. But play resumes. Looks like Belotti will come off for Zaza, so good news for Inter, bad news for Torino. Lautaro on the counter attack, he's open 1v1 against the keeper. Goal! Lautaro Martinez, 1-0. That was such a crap goal. I mean, in terms of defending from Torino, it was just one header straight from their goal kick. We headed it back, and Lautaro was in 1v1. Good finish by Lautaro. Hopefully nothing from VAR to report. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, so their keeper kicks it up. Vecino wins the header. Also Vecino assists. And then just runs through on goal, 1v1. Slides it across the keeper. Great finish. No chance for the keeper. 1-0. Lautaro Martinez continuing his great form. Great celebration from Lukaku and Lautaro. Lukaku giving Lautaro a little shove. I mean, 1-0, I'll take this result. But it's not going to be easy. Oh, we've got another potential counter-attack here. Nah, he'll be snuffed out. Sirigu just flicked the ball up like it's beach soccer because the ball is just not bouncing on the floor. And the players are trying to keep the ball in the air for some reason. Well, I guess because the pitch is just so bad, they're trying to keep the ball away from the ground. Ansaldi trying to put a long ball into Zaza. Looks like he's onside. Great ball by Ansaldi. Zaza versus Godin. No one's in the middle for his cross. Easily cleared. Torino back again. Izzo on the ball. Baselli. De Silvestri on the right versus Biragi. Whips it in. Godin, great header. Ansaldi again, 1v1 against Ambrosio. Looking for a foul and he gets it. There's a bit of a soft one from the referee. There's a confirmation Zaza coming on for Belotti. You've already seen Belotti off injured. Doesn't look happy about it, but that's his all-action style, brings that kind of injuries. Torino lining up a free kick near the corner flag from the left-hand side. Probably be an in-swinger from Baselli. Baselli is now the captain for Torino now that Belotti's gone off. Loads of wrestling going on in the box, of course. Bazelli rips it in. Great defending from Inter again. Brozovic clears. Oof, not very good clearance. Itzo on the right now, ready to whip it in. Cuts back in on left foot. Brozovic, another headed clearance. There's been so many crosses already, probably about 7 or 8 crosses in this match. But Inter, you know, we've got quite a tall team, so we've been able to deal with it quite well. Verdi on the left hand side, great ball. Manages to sneak the ball in, Barella clears. Oh man, it's not a great match to watch, but it's the things that we do for Inter, eh? Throw in for Torino. D'Ambrosio clears it, another throw in for Torino. Mita on the left. Exchanges with Ansaldi. Vecino's keeping a close watch on him. By the way guys, just leave a like for the video. This helps out with the YouTube algorithm to support the channel. I've never done one of these things before, so I'm sorry if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not really one to watch these kind of things, but I just thought I'd give it a go. So. Verdi on the edge of the box, puts it out to De Silvestri, hits Biraghi, and is now a corner to Torino. So many corners and crosses this match. I think this is just going to be the story of the match pretty much. The rain keeps falling very heavily, so the pitch is going to only get worse. Short corner, Bazelli whips it in, hits the first guy in the near post. Cleared again, another corner. Jose Chapo Jr., you're doing great, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Leave a like for the video and subscribe if you've not, because I'm trying to get the activity going on this channel once again. Bazelli again, short corner. Ooh, good cross. D'Ambrosio clears again. Lukaku falls over on the counter attack. Brozovic takes over. D'Ambrosio on the counter can't get there on the ball. Inter looking pretty comfortable for now. As I said, Torino only putting in crosses and screening at the Ryan Godin. This is the bread and butter. They can deal with this all day, all night. Another long ball towards Lukaku. It looks like this match for Inter is going to be trying to catch Torino in behind with some long balls. And it's worked. That's how the goal came about. They're showing the replay of Lukaku slipping over. This time it's not because Lukaku's poor hand-eye coordination. This is just the pitch is just so slippery and wet. Goal kick from Torino straight to Barella. He tries another long ball. Lautaro's offside this time. He was almost in again. So Lautaro getting chippy with the Torino defender. Just offside. But yeah, it looks like Inter clearly trying to play this these long balls over the defense. Ooh, Bremer, he had a little niggle there at Lautaro, but they've hugged it out. Good to see a little bit of fair play from the boys. 18 minutes gone, 1-0 to Inter, guys. As I said, leave a like for the video, subscribe if you haven't. If people actually enjoy these, I might start doing these when I can. If not, then no. Mate on the ball, Torino on the attack. Torino have had most of the ball really. I'll be interested to see the stats. I'm guessing they have around 55 or 60% possession at least. Inter just playing on the counter with long balls. Another long ball straight out for a corner, straight out for a throw in this time from Vecino. I think Inter, as the commentator just said, Inter will be happy to sit back now. You know, it's going to be very difficult for Torino to create chances if Inter sit deep, because the pitch is just not in ideal conditions to play football. Conte shouting instructions as always on the side, very vocal and active. This guy almost as active as the players most of the time. I would like to see like the GPS stats that the players get in terms of the amount of kilometers covered by Antonio Conte and his heart rate. Lautaro on the floor, looks like he's received a little knock from someone on his face. Play's been stopped. Torino put the ball out. It's a bit of a feisty little match. Yeah, it looks like it was just a little flaying arm from Bremer again. Those two seem like they're gonna end up scrapping by the end of the match. Biraghi gives a throw in straight back to Torino. Fair play. Sirigu looking to pump a ball up, and yeah, easily covered by Skriniar. Another header back by Torino. Header back by Skriniar. Now back balls on the floor again. Izzo, Lukic, Izzo again. Conte pointing exactly where Lukaku needs to run. Izzo trying a long ball. De Vrij sliding clearance to a throw in. Probably could have left that to Handanovic, but better be safe. Throw in. Berdi tries to whip in with the left foot. D'Ambrosi's got it covered, great diagonal cover. Vecino on the counter attack. It's a good chance for Inter on the counter. Back to D'Ambrosi on the right. Looks towards the middle. Stops the play, slows it back down. Back to Godin. Yo, Ricky. How did Martinez get through 2 players on? Yeah, man, we're just playing on the counter with these long balls. Yeah, Torino's defending was awful for that goal. It was straight from their goal kick. The keeper punted it up, and then Vecino headed it straight back in, and Lautaro was in. Like, that's one of the easiest goals I think Inter will score this season. Very good finish by Lautaro, though. He's been criticised this season for his finishing, but that was definitely a nice, cool finish, because that one can be a case of, having almost too much time, because he had so much time in front of the keeper. But great finish. Ball is back with Torino. Inter are happy to sit back deep and just let Torino have the ball. They're not going to hurt Inter like this. This Silvestri on the right. Back to Izzo. Yeah, they're struggling. Inter starting to press a little bit now. Barella pressing Izzo, forcing them back. Blind ball now to Silvestri. Throw in for Torino. The camera is completely covered with water as well. Biraghi's got a fresh trim though, I must say. I like his trim. It looks like a skin fade on the side and 2 on the top. Nice little skin fade. I didn't know Italian guys can do good skin fades like that. Shout out to Biraghi's barber. Might have to check out the barber if I'm ever in Milan. Offside to Zazza, so Inter back with the ball. Biraghi punts it up, long ball. Oh, might even end up at Lukaku. Sirigu's got it covered, sliding through. Inter just using long balls, trying to catch Torino out in behind the defence, and it's working. Very basic football today, but it's been effective until now, so let's continue. Now it looks like Lukaku was given offside, so Sirigu with the free kick. Mazzarri with the hood up. Long ball looking for Zazza, but De Vrij's got him covered easily. Great strength by Lautaro there, wins a free kick. His hold-up play has improved a lot this season, Lautaro.
Chelsea or previously Juventus. Lost a couple of good players along the way, hasn't he, with Perisic, Icardi.
Forgot to bring some water, my mouth is getting dry. Biraghi wins a free kick. A little bit of a dirty little foul there. Who was that? Lukic leaves leg trailing. Showing Baselli's foul on Lautaro there. Great turn by Lautarito, El Torito. Skriniar ready to take this free kick up. Brozovic takes over. Alfa Meo. Barella, Brozovic. Brozovic looking to spread play. Ups for Skriniar, short pass. Skriniar, back to Barella. Barella goes for the long ball. Lukaku didn't make the run this time, so Sirigu, easy ball. Yeah, this is even worse than my prediction in terms of the style of the match. The weather really has made this match even worse than it was supposed to be, because the team is just looking for lumping the ball and crosses and long balls. It's not a pretty watch. This is like 80s, 1980s football, when the football fields were potato fields. Torino have had so much of the ball, but they have done absolutely nothing with it. I don't think they've even had a shot on goal yet. Luke is whipping the ball in, that was a good cross. Zadza almost got ahead of Godin, but Godin strong. Now on the other side with Ansaldi, tried to nutmeg D'Ambrosio. Get out of here, man. Not nutmegging D'Ambrosio like that. Lukic on the edge of the box, 1v1 versus Barella. Barella going covered. Out to De Silvestri on the right, tries to whip it in with his left. Zadza waits in the middle. D'Ambrosio, great header. But this is literally all Torino doing. Oh, Andy Stimson, what's up, Andy? Trying out something new with this live stream. Oh, in my room, I thought, let's give this a go. Showing a replay of that ball in by De Silvestri, great header by D'Ambrosio. Man, the rain is not stopping this match. Might even have to be called off soon if it doesn't stop. It's going to be a swimming pool out there. Good thing we don't have Dybala or Cuadrado on our team. That would be an ideal situation for them, the swimming pools. They love a nice little dive, don't they? Skriniar coming out all the way to the halfway line to press Lukic there. Foul according to the referee. That's what I like to see, high pressing. Another little foul by Skriniar there. He's being a little bit too enthusiastic. Foul on Simone Verdi there by Skriniar. Of course he doesn't think it was a foul. As I said, guys, please leave a like for the video and subscribe if you haven't. Vecino winning the ball back, Lukaku losing it straight away. Bremer coming in. Pretty decent feet. Oh, Lautaro with the sliding tackle. Zaza spreading out to Verdi on the right hand side. Whips in again. Biragi gets ahead to it, but it's on the left to. Ooh, Ansaldi shoots from a very narrow angle, but Handanovic had it covered. Good save. Verdi. Ooh. Had a shot right inside the box and very unlucky not to score there. Very close. Torino putting a lot of pressure now, getting more and more players into the box. Is that deflected? Is that corner? Yeah, got a slight deflection, so corner to Torino. Yeah, Inter need to start up in the game now. They can't just sit deep if Torino up the game. Bazelli whips it in. Oof. Oh my god. Someone missed the header and Zadza had a good opportunity on the turn, but luckily he didn't connect properly. And then Nkulu had a chance, but he scuffed it. Yeah, Nkulu had to 180-degree volley, but that was almost impossible for a centre back. But yeah, Torino now have had their first shots on goal, and yeah, Inter need to reply because we can't keep soaking up pressure like this for the whole match. Goal kick, Handanovic pushing everyone forward. He's probably going to look for Lukaku, yep. Lukaku versus Bremer, who's winning. Lukaku wins the header. Oh, great header too. Brozovic wins the ball back. Oh man, it's such a scrappy match. Just can't get two passes together. Brozovic spreads the play out to the right. Just in behind D'Ambrosio. Too much power from Brozovic there. It was the right ball to play, as the commentator just said. Ansaldi spreads the play out to the right. Not very good ball. Into pressing with Barella. He kicks it up, but I think it's gone out for a throw in to Inter. Good pressing there. 29 minutes gone, 1-0 to Inter still. Torino coming back into the match. Inter need to up their game if they need to hold on to this lead. Very ugly match because of the rain. Brozovic spreads it out to D'Ambrosio. D'Ambrosio back to Brozovic. Brozovic goes back to Godin. Godin back to D'Ambrosio. Throw into Inter. Stefano Sensi still out, of course. He's a big miss to this team. Even him, I think, today would have struggled with these kind of conditions. Lautaro. Oh, great a ball. D'Ambrosio tries to go around his defender, but hits it a little bit too much. Sirigu's got the ball. Good idea by D'Ambrosio there. Not quite the right execution. And Saldi, long ball to Zadza. Oh, what a great ball. Zadza, good thing he's got also first touch. But obviously that was a very difficult touch, taking it on from behind. 50-yard pass. But yeah, Inter need to watch out for those long balls as well, because obviously Torino got caught out by a long ball, but we could get caught out by one of them as well. Inter starting play again. Skriniar to Barella. Conte urging Barella to run forward with the ball. He urges Biraghi to do the same. Nice little 1-2 Biraghi-Barella. Barella cuts back in, waits for Biraghi's overlap. Goes back to Brozovic. He's going to whip in with his left. Lukaku! Oh, what a save by Sirigu. Lukaku with a great header from a great Brozovic cross. Heads it straight. Oh, what a save. It was good height for Sirigu, around about shoulder height, but still a good save, good reactions. Should have probably tried to head it a little bit further down, but oh, that was fantastic by Sirigu. That's why he's one of the best keepers in the Serie A. Corner. Oh, Stefan de Vrij. What happened there? Everyone went to sleep, even the camera didn't catch that. I only saw a flash of that. Let's see what happened. De Vrij ghosted in at the back post. Yeah, great cross, Ziza. Who was that? I just want to see the replay. So Inter, there it is. Inter took a short corner. Biraghi, Brozovic back to Biraghi. A great ball in by Biraghi. That's why he's in the team. That left foot is a big step up from Asamoah's left foot. And De Vrij with the striker's movement, ghosting in at the far post. Left foot volley. 2-0. Great finish for De Vrij. 2-0 to Inter. Bit more breathing space. As I said, yeah, the goals in this match are going to be like this. They're going to come from like a cross or a set piece, because there's no way the teams can build up play in a clean way with this pitch. The pitch is absolutely waterlogged. It's like a swimming pool. The players are trying to keep the ball in the air as much as possible, because if they keep it on the floor, the ball just going to stop rolling. Yeah, great goal for De Vrij, who's been probably one of our, if not our best player this season. That will be interesting to see what you guys' thoughts are. Who has been our best player of the season? I think everyone would say Sensi was at the start of the season, but of course he had an injury. Oh, Inter on the counter again. Lautaro on the left, cutting in. He's going to shoot. Oh, hits it straight at the defender, asking for a handball, but it looks like it was more of the back of the defender. I think could have taken advantage better of that counter attack there. Lautaro got a bit greedy. I think Lukaku was available. Now Torino on the counter, but Inter have got men back behind the ball. Switching it out to Meite on the left. He waits for the Ansaldi overlap. Didn't come. Goes to Lukic. Inter back again, defending in a low block. All the 5 defenders back, plus the centre mids, plus the 2 strikers, so all 11 men back behind the ball. It's going to be very difficult for Torino to create chances if Inter defend like this, but oh, a very clumsy offside there from De Silvestri. 2-0 for Inter. I mean, I was expecting a more difficult match. In my preview I said it was going to be a 1-1 because I expected it to be an ugly match. It has been an ugly match, but Inter have been very clinical with their chances. 2 chances. Well, we've had like 3 or 4 chances and 2 goals, and yeah, showing De Vrij's goal again. Great. It was very narrow angle, so good finish by De Vrij with his weaker foot. on the volley. Inter fans making themselves heard in the Torino stadium. Handanovic lumps it up, looking for Lukaku. Foul given away against Lukaku. Nudges Nkulu out the way. What? Lautaro's just been yellow carded for shooting the ball after the referee blew the whistle. That was harsh. Shades of Van Persie against Barcelona back in 2011 or something. Vecino wins the header. You know, Vecino is so useful in the air. The first goal came from Vecino winning a header in midfield, and there again against Zaza wins a header. You know, I know he's a pretty brain-dead player most of the time, but he has some very defined characteristics that are very useful. His late runs into the box and his heading ability is very invaluable to this team. If only he had a brain, footballing brain. Throw in for Inter, 35 minutes gone, 2-0 to Inter. Looking good for Inter. Torino looked like they were getting into the match at one point, but it hasn't worked out for them. The match is a very ugly match. Both the teams can't really create any chances cleanly, as all through crosses or long balls. The match has been hampered by the waterlogged pitch. But it seems like it's suiting Inter. These long balls have been very accurate from Inter. The strikers are making great runs. Torino have had most of the ball, but they haven't done much with it. Lautaro gives away a foul again. He needs to be careful. He's always one of those guys that I feel like he's on the verge of getting sent off. He always plays on the edge. Torino restart play. Mate against Vecino 1v1. Vecino wins the ball. Vecino's played pretty well. It looks like because the match is not very technical, it suits Vecino. Oh, great ball towards Zaza. Took it well on his chest, but Inter recovered. Inter on the counter now. Brozovic looked for that long ball, but someone came in front of him, so he rightly went for a different option. Biraghi on the left, looking to play with Barella. Barella overruns the ball. Wins the throw in. Barella on the left, looking to cut the ball in. I think that's gone out for a goal kick. Unlucky. Pretty solid performance from Inter till now. Not been particularly challenged by Torino, but they're doing what they need to do, and that's all we can ask. Of course, if you saw Juve won their match against Atalanta today earlier, typical Juve when Atalanta outplayed them. They even had a penalty which they didn't score. When 1-0 up Atalanta, and then, you know, of course, Juve with their bench that they can bring on. They brought on Douglas Costa, Ramsey, and Emre Can, and then managed to win in a very Verdi whipping it in, and Saldi. Okay, that's happened. It's always been the thing with Saldi. His final product's not always the greatest. We are saying Juve won their match in a controversial situation. It looked like it was a handball in the build-up to one of Juve's goals, which should have been given handball against Cuadrado, but it wasn't. What can I say? This is the Serie A. So Inter right now in the standings, still 1 point behind Juve, with a big gap behind us in the table, with only Lazio and Cagliari, our closest competitors, on 24 points. They're yet to play. I think they will play tomorrow. It's important to Inter to keep up with Juve, not let Juve run away with this title. It's good for us, good for Serie A, good for the neutrals watching it. You don't want a league that finishes in November, December. Ricky Buzz, no pitch, no problem, 2-0, let's go. Exactly, Ricky. Doesn't matter if it's the worst conditions possible out there. The boys are doing the job that needs to be done. Vecino's actually playing really good. He's putting a lot of tackles and headers. And then again there, he won the ball back for Inter. Torino's struggling to create. They've had the ball for the last few minutes since I've been talking, and they've not created anything. On the right now, ball given away. Great pressing by Lautaro. Looking to switch play. Oh, tackled by Lukic. Lukic wins the ball back. This is a dangerous position now. Skriniar makes a foul. That was a good foul to make. Good pressing there by Lukic. Is Skriniar going to get booked for that? Yeah, that was a smart foul by Skriniar, because he looked like that could have been a dangerous counter by Torino. Conte in full flow, giving out instructions as always. Never stops, that man, never stops. 5 minutes remaining. Torino have got a set piece here. Zaza waits. So guys, if you're still here, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I'll do a post-match reaction after the match, and of course looking forward to the Champions League match against Sparta Praha as well next week. A very, very important match for Inter. So all or nothing match really. We have to win to keep our hopes alive for the Champions League. So they're going to go for an indirect free kick. Bazelli whipping it in, floating it in. Oof. Came off an Inter player, almost an own goal looked like, but looks like Godin. Good clearance anyway, worked out in the end, even though my heart stopped for a second there. Corner for Torino from the left hand side. Bazelli, short corner, whips it in. Another Godin, man, you can't beat this guy in the air. Clearance, Torino have it back again on the edge of the box on the left hand side now. Verdi tries to do a low cross in, stopped by De Vrij. Torino corner. That's the difference, isn't it? Just that final ball into the box, lacking a little bit of quality. Oh, another clearance by Inter from a short corner. Lukaku losing out on the duel. Oh, counter again for Inter. 3 versus 2. 3 versus 2. Lukaku, Barella, Lautaro. Barella shoots. Oh, straight at Sirigu. Oh, we should have done better there. Barella puts it back towards Lukaku. Handball given against Lukaku. We should have scored there. Barella should have finished that. Poor finish. Hit it straight at Sirigu. It was 3 versus 2. Lukaku. Good pass to Barella, but the ball kind of, because of the water, the ball stopped right in front of Barella. But he should have done better there. That wasn't even a handball. It's very unlucky against Lukaku because he was given a handball, but he didn't even hit him. Oh, who's got injured here? Oh no, Barella. He's looking like a very serious injury for Barella. He's seems like on the verge of tears on the floor. Yeah, as Zizou says there, Barella is injured. We don't need more injuries. We're already... Oh wow. Barella is screaming. It's not looking good for Nicola. One of our players of the season. We already have Sensi out injured. We already have Gagliardini out injured. We already have Asamoah out injured. And Brozovic is having to play every single match. We don't need this right now. We don't need this. I'm praying that that is not a serious injury. They're showing the replay to the Barella shot again. It looks like it happened in the follow-up to his shot. So he shoots in the follow-up maybe of his shot. Barella's trying to explain to the physios what's happened. Oh no, the commentator saying he looks like he might be a pulled hamstring. That's at least a few weeks out if he is a hamstring injury. Let's hope, let's pray guys, pray to every god that you guys believe in that is not a serious injury, because we can't have Barella out injured right now. Because if Barella gets injured, Antonio Conte might have to look to the youth team, to the Primavera for players, because we're literally down to our bare bones in midfield with Gagliardini and Sensi out. Verdi's control lets him down there. That was a dangerous position for Torino. Again, Torino having majority of the ball into defending in the low block, very deep, looking to counter. But Torino not really worrying Inter at the moment. Verdi 1v1 against Biraghi. Biraghi good defending there, doesn't let Verdi go past. Goes back to Lukic. Itzo
Always likes to get
whips it
ball on
in,
that right-hand
looping
side.
ball.
It's up towards Ansaldi.
Ooh, Ansaldi looks like it could have been a foul there on D'Ambrosio, but referee lets it go on. Ansaldi again tries to shoot. 44 minutes, 30 seconds left to half time, guys. 2-0 to Inter. Oh no, Barella looks like he's done. That is not good news, guys. Barella. I wonder who Conte's going to bring on. Maybe it's time for Agume to get his chance. The youth prospect that we signed from Sochaux in France. He's just come back from the Under-17 World Cup with France. Zizou says, do you think we can get Savic in January? Nah. I'm thinking you're probably talking about Milinkovic-Savic, right? Ooh. It looks like Barella hurt himself doing a little flick. He's making a pulling sign. It looks like his hamstring or something is gone. But yeah, no, I don't think we can get Savic in January. Lazio are notoriously very difficult to negotiate with in the first place because of Lotito. There's Milinkovic-Savic, so it's going to be under purchase as above 50 million, and that doesn't really happen in January transfer window. And Lazio are not going to let go of a key player like Savic in January. Maybe in the summer that might be an opportunity to get Savic finally, because you know, if Lazio once again don't make Champions League, there's only so much Savic can stay at Lazio. There's not much motivation to stay at Lazio. But it's important for Savic to ask for the move, so Lotito, you know, we can actually negotiate with Lotito. From as far as I know, he's never asked to leave yet. De Silvestri whips the ball in, Vecino clears it. Inter still playing with 10 men, no replacements come on for Barella yet. Corner for Torino. Who's warming up? I can see Borja Valero warming up. I think that's Agume as well. I can see Candreva warming up. Might be a chance for old grandpa of Borja Valero even, maybe. Let's see who Conte opts for. If now Conte opts for Agume ahead of Borja Valero, that just says everything. Oh, what a save by Andanovic. Put some respect on the name of Samir Andanovic. So many people always disrespect this guy. That was a world-class save. That's the best chance Torino have created this half. That was a reaction save, and great technique to save as well, because he parried it back out. Oh, it could have been an own goal. That I think it was Vecino who was trying to stop the cross from Verdi, trying to get ahead of De Silvestri, but then deflects it onto Handanovic, who makes a great save. 2-0 to Inter still, thanks to Handanovic. 3 minutes of added time, should be coming up to an end soon. 20 seconds left. Foul given to Torino. Should be the end of this half. Oh, Borja Valero is coming on. The grandpa, the young boy Borja Valero coming on for Barella. This is the most amount of minutes he's going to get this season, and the referee blows the whistle. Poor Borja. So 2-0 to Inter half time. Awful match. Torino created a chance only from crosses. Inter scoring 2 goals. One from a long ball from a header from Vecino, Lautaro 1-0, and then the other from a short corner. Great ball in by Biraghi, and De Vrij ghosting in on the second post. Torino not troubling Inter at all, apart from those couple of chances they had from the crosses. Handanovic keeping us into the match. But yeah, guys, I'm just I wanted to do this just for a half, just test things out. Hope you've enjoyed the live watch through with me. Thanks for coming along. Leave a like if you've enjoyed, it helps me out a lot, and if you haven't subscribe. I'll bring a post-match reaction as well after the match. So as always, guys, Forza Inter, take care, ciao.